Hello and welcome back to the channel. I want to update you with some developments in the story regarding child Q. I did a video about this week, and it's incredible how this story is just outraging more and more people the more and more people hear about it. And it is absolutely lovely to see the huge amount of support which child Q has had. There have been demonstrations in Hackney and demonstrations in Stoke Newington, and the whole community out in force to say this is not good enough. It's lovely to see that the local MP, Diane Abbott, has made statements, and so have other prominent British black people who are signing an open letter to the Met to insist that they need to right these wrongs. There are various reports coming in that people have named child Q and named the school. Please, if you do know the identity of the school or the identity of child Q, it's imperative that you don't share that information. Child Q has a right to privacy, and it's really, really important that we don't further traumatize her by doing anything that could make it more easy to identify her. So please do not mention her school, do not mention any of the teachers involved, and certainly do not mention her by name. There is a rumour that the teacher that was involved in this situation has actually been sacked. So that was reported. That was reported yesterday evening around 7 o'clock. So that's great news. One down. There was no reason for that teacher to phone the police about child Q other than racism. I refuse to believe that she would have treated an equivalent white girl in the same way. I'm just thinking, if a school is going to phone the police every time they find a child with a smell of cannabis about them, then they are going to have to resource the police a lot more than they are at the moment. Now, we don't know for sure that this teacher has been sacked because, as I've said, we must be really careful to protect child Q. She hasn't been safeguarded, and we need that to stop. We need to safeguard her. So we don't know for sure that this teacher has been sacked, and I'm certainly going to be keeping my eyes peeled on these statements that her family lawyers are making, because they are Just for Kids Law is the name of the company. There are several different angles on this case. So there is the civil claim, which is where she will be seeking damages from the Met Police and the school. And there's also the criminal claim. So if they are going to pursue a criminal case for any kind of sexual assault or accessory to sexual assault, I hope they do, but that will be with a different set of solicitors. So this particular firm of lawyers are able to pass on messages from child Q and her family. So child Q has said, "I want to thank the thousands of people across the world of all backgrounds who have offered me support, both publicly and through messages conveyed to my legal team, following everything I've been through. I know I'm not alone." You're not. You're not. We all stand with you. And her mother has also made a statement. "We now look to the Independent Office for Police Conduct to make sure there is a really effective investigation into the officers involved, so they are individually held to account and face real consequences for what they have done. We expect the school to reflect on the findings of the City and Hackney Safeguarding Children Partnership report and take necessary action against all members of staff involved. Yeah, I hope so. So I'll keep you informed of this story. It looks like that there will be further developments to report in the days and weeks to come. It's really important we get justice for her. So thanks for joining me to update with a short video about child Q. I'm sure that, like me, many of you have been absolutely outraged by this story, and I hope that child Q understands the level of support she has in the wider community. She must have felt so alone dealing with this for the past 2 years. 2 years this has been going on. But that ends now, because she now understands the level of support she has from celebrities through to ordinary people through to her MP. She is not alone in dealing with this. So I'll keep you informed with any updates as I hear them. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like this video, please leave me a like or a dislike. Do subscribe to the channel. There's a Substack which I will not be updating until next week. If you would like to support me for this work, you are very welcome to donate to my PayPal, and I will be very grateful for your donation. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great weekend. Take care, and I'll see you soon.